In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating lives of legendary actors who defied time itself, living 100 years and beyond. Get ready for a journey through a century of cinematic history that you won't want to miss. Frank M. Thomas amazed fans by living a full century, celebrating 100 remarkable years from 1889 to 1989. George Burns not only entertained generations, but also reached the incredible milestone of 100 years, passing away in 1996. Nikolai Annenkov's legacy spans over 100 years, as he lived from 1899 to 1999, witnessing a whole century of change. Francis Lederer's life story is as timeless as his roles, living to the impressive age of 100 from 1899 all the way to 2000. Bob Hope charmed audiences for decades and lived to a perfect century, passing away in 2003 after 100 vibrant years. Bruce Bennett's incredible journey through life lasted a full 100 years, from 1906 all the way to 2007. Jean Delanoy's century-long life, from 1908 to 2008, witnessed a remarkable era of film history. Herb Jeffries broke barriers and lived a full century, enchanting audiences from 1913 to 2014. Mark Platt's legacy spans an entire century, as he lived a rich life from 1913 to 2014. Kevin O'Morrison reached the impressive milestone of 100 years, living from 1916 to 2016 with a career to remember. Witold Sadowi's life, from 1920 to 2020, marked a full century filled with artistic achievement. John Rico Tedeschi celebrated 100 years on Earth, sharing his talent from 1920 until 2020. Jeffrey Chater lived a remarkable 100 years, from 1921 to 2021, leaving behind a lasting legacy. Herbert Kafur's century-long life, from 1921 to 2021, reflected a lifetime of dedication to his craft. Nikolai Lebedev's journey spanned over a century, as he lived from 1921 to 2022, witnessing incredible changes. Donald Pelmer reached the impressive milestone of 100 years, living from 1924 to 2025 and inspiring many. Erwin Geshonik defied time by living to 101 years old, from 1906 to 2008, with an unforgettable career. Robert C. Schnitzer's extraordinary life extended beyond a century, reaching 101 years from 1906 to 2008. Olaf Pooley celebrated 101 years of life, from 1914 to 2015, leaving an indelible mark on the arts. Vladimir Zeldin's extraordinary life spanned 101 years, from 1915 to 2016, a testament to his enduring spirit. Sam Beasley graced the world for 101 years, living from 1916 to 2017, and left behind a rich legacy. Orlando Drummond's remarkable journey reached 101 years, from 1919 to 2021, inspiring generations along the way. Alfie Scopp lived an incredible 101 years, from 1919 to 2021, touching countless lives with his work. Carl Esmond defied the limits of time, living to 102 years from 1902 to 2004, with a life full of stories. Roger Terville's legacy spans over a century and 2 years, as he lived from 1902 to 2005, embodying resilience. Charles Lane celebrated 102 years of life, from 1905 to 2007, leaving an unforgettable mark on the screen. Irving Benson lived an inspiring 102 years, from 1914 to 2016, leaving a lasting impact on the arts. Robert Darn's century-spanning life of 102 years, from 1914 to 2016, reflected his dedication to film. Shep Houghton's incredible journey lasted 102 years, from 1914 to 2016, filled with memorable roles. Earl Cameron's legacy shines bright after 102 years of life, from 1917 to 2020, breaking barriers along the way. Nehemiah Persoff's remarkable 100 102 years, from 1919 to 2022, tell a story of talent and perseverance. And she'll reach the impressive milestone of 103 years, living from 1914 to 2017 with grace and passion. Mikhail Maciejewski's long life of 103 years, from 1914 to 2018, was marked by artistic achievement and dedication. Kirk Douglas dazzled audiences for over a century, living an impressive 103 years from 1916 to 2020. Don Marion's incredible life spanned 103 years, from 1917 to 2020, filled with memorable performances. Stein Grieg Halvorsen's remarkable 104 years, from 1909 to 2013, left a timeless legacy in theater and film. Neil Arden lived a long and fruitful life of 104 years, from 1909 to 2014, enriching the arts throughout. Arnold Yarrow reached the milestone of 104 years, living from 1920 to 2024 and inspiring generations. Pierre Grault's extraordinary life extended to 105 years, from 1906 to 2012, marking a century of talent. Milton Kwan celebrated 105 years of life, from 1913 to 2019, leaving a lasting impression on the creative world. Tonio Selwart lived an astonishing 106 years, from 1896 to 2002, witnessing more than a century of history unfold. Lincoln Mosel's life spanned an incredible 106 years, from 1903 to 2009, leaving behind a rich artistic legacy. Norman Lloyd graced the world for 106 years, from 1914 to 2021, with a career as enduring as his lifespan. Johannes Heesters amazed all by living 108 years, from 1903 to 2011, a true centenarian icon of the stage and screen. And there you have it. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of cinema and beyond. Thanks for watching, stay inspired, and see you in the next video.